On the Death of the Right Honourable William Earl Cowper by Ambrose Phillips. Wake the British harp again to a sad melodious strain. Wake the harp whose every string, when Halifax resigned his breath, accused inexorable death. For I once more must an affliction sing, one song of sorrow more bestow, the burden of heart o'ercharged of woe. Yet, O my soul, if aught may bring relief, full many, grieving, shall applaud thy grief, the pious verse that Cowper does deplore, whom all the boasted powers of verse cannot restore. Not to her his fondest care, not to his loved offspring fair, not his country ever dear, from her, from them, from Britain torn. With her, with them does Britain mourn, his name from every eye calls forth a tear, and intermingling sighs with praise, all good men with the number of his days had been to him twice told and twice again in that sealed book, where all things which pertain the mortal man, whatever things befall, are from eternity confirmed beyond recall. Where every loss and every gain, where every grief and every joy, every pleasure, every pain, each bitter and each sweet alloy, to us uncertain though they flow, are preordained and fixed above. Too wretched state did man foreknow those ills which man cannot remove, vain is wisdom for preventing what the wisest life lamenting. High the sent who knows the day when he shall be called away, varies in the term assigned, an hour, a days, a months, or years. The breathing soul on earth appears, but through the swift succession of mankind, swarm after swarm, a busy race, the strength of cities, or of courts the grace, or who in camps delight, or who abide diffused o'er lands, or float on oceans wide. Of them, or many here long lingering dwell, and see their children's children, yet or few excel. Here we come and hence we go, shadows passing to and fro, seen awhile, forgotten soon, but thou, to fair distinction born, thou Cowper, be me in the morn of life still brightening to the pitch of noon, scarce verging to the steep decline, hence summoned while thy virtues radiant shine. Or singled out the fosterling of fame, secure of praise, no less secured from blame, shall be remembered with fond applause, so long as Britons are on the same indulgent laws. United in one public weal, rejoicing in one freedom all, Cowper's hand applied the seal and levelled the partition wall. The chosen seeds of great events are vinely sown and slowly rise, and time the harvest's gift presents in season to the good and wise. Hymning to the harp my story, fain would I record his glory. Pouring forth with heavy heart truth unleafed, pure of art, like the hallowed bard of yore, who chaunted in authentic rhymes, worthiest of the good old times. A living vice and verse was varnished o'er, and virtue died without a song. Support of friendless right to powerful wrong, a check behold him in the judgment seat, twice there approved and rightness complete. And just awards how gracious, tempering law, with mercy and reproving with a winning awe. Hear him speaking, and you hear reason tuneful to the ear, lips with rhyme language sweet, distilling on the hearer's mind the balm of wisdom, speech refined celestial gifts. Oh, when the nobles meet, when next those sea-surrounding land, when nobles meet at Brunswick high command, in vain they shall the charmer's voice desire, in vain those lips of eloquence require, that mild conviction which the soul assails, by soft alarms and with the gentle force prevails. To such persuasion, willing, yields the liberal mind, in freedom trained, freedom which in crimson fields by hardy toil our fathers gained, inheritance of long descent. The sacred pledge so dearly prized, by that blessed spare we lament, grief-easing lays, by grief devised, plaintive numbers gently flowing, soothest sorrows to him owing. Early on his growing hair, stamp what time may not impairs. As he grows, that coming years or youthful pleasures overvain, gigantic phantom of a brain, ambition breeding monstrous hopes and fears, or worthier cares to youth unknown, ennobling manhood, flower of life, full blown, may never were the bosom image faint, or let him prove, what words but weakly paint, the living lovely semblance of his fire, a model to his son, that ages may admire. Every virtue, every grace, still renewing in the race, Once my father's pleasing hope, where widow's mother's comfort know, a fuller bliss does heaven allow, while we behold yon wide-spread azure cope, with burning stars thick lusted o'er, when to enjoy and to deserve a store of treasured fame by blameless deeds acquired, by all unenvied and by all desired, free gift of man, the tribute of goodwill, rich in this patrimony fair, increase its day. The fullness of content remains above the yet unfathomed skies, where triumphant gladness reigns, their wishes, keys and pleasures rise beyond all wish, where bitter tears for dying friends are never shed, where, sighing, none desire past years recalled, or wish the future fled. Mournful measures, oh, relieve me, sweet remembrance, keys to grieve me. He the robe of justice wore, sulked not as heretofore, when the magistrate was sought with yearly gifts. Of what avail are guilty hoards, for life is frail, and we are judged where favour is not bought. By him forewarned, thou frantic isle, how did the thirst of gold thy sons beguile? Beneath the specious ruin thousands ground, by him, alas, forewarned, by him bemoaned, where shall his life on earth be found? Oh, when shall I once more behold the most beloved of men? Winning aspect, winning mind, soul and body aptly joined, searching thought, engaging wit, enabled to instruct or please. Uneating dignity with ease, by nature formed for every purpose fit, endearing excellence. Oh, why is such perfection born and born to die? Or do such rare endowments still survive, as plants removed to milder regions thrive in one eternal spring, and we bewail the parting soul, new-born to life that cannot fail? Where sacred friendship, plighted love, paternal joys unmixed of care, through perpetual time improve? Or do the deathless blessed share supply my raptures, unrevealed beyond our weak conception pure? But while those glorious lie concealed, the writers count the promise sure, trials to the last enduring, to the last their hope securing.